going on, everybody? As some of you know, I'm kind of restarting my spiritual journey, and a lot of things that I've done, I forget about when I'm making my content, and I forget how important some simple things can really be. And I was just talking to an acquaintance who's about to be my bestie. They don't even know it, but it's going on. And they're telling me about how they had a health issue, and instead of going with Western medicine recommendations, which was actually some sort of surgery, and it was to remove a tumor, she decided she was going to do it on her own. We got to talking. Oddly enough, come to find out, we both eat, sleep, and breathe this stuff. And I just started following a guy last night that talks about Chinese medicine. And it turns out that she had been studying Chinese medicine for the last couple of years and ended up going back to the doctors, and the tumor's gone. There is no tumor. She healed it herself with herbal teas, fasting, and what I really am excited to get into when we're going to do the chakra cleansing and alignment, grounding. Okay? Like I've been saying in the last couple videos, the earth is healing us naturally. If we have raw connection with the earth, it heals us naturally. So I thought that was really amazing, and I wanted to bring that up. And I also want to let people know, because not everybody does recognize, and I've long forgotten, that people don't even realize this. Our food in America, it's the standard American diet. The acronym is SAD, S-A-D, Standard American Diet. And it's so true. And our body's really not meant to be taking in all the processed foods, the sugars, processed sugars. It's just really not. And I have to remember that not everybody knows that. And it goes the same way with our medicine. And before I forget, I'm not a doctor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Do your own research, consult with a doctor before you listen to anything that I say. Western medicine, now don't get me wrong, some of our technology is amazing. Some of the medicine, it is amazing. But for the most part, it's going to treat the symptoms, not the actual problem. And I don't think a lot of people know or realize how important it is. And if you're going through health issues, how you can significantly change your health, even if you're not going through health issues, by changing your diet. There's a girl I followed for a couple of years. Her name is Fully Raw Christine, or Fully Raw Christina. She lives in Hawaii. I follow her on YouTube. And she had type 2 diabetes and completely reversed her type 2 diabetes simply by eating raw fruits and raw vegetables. She does not cook any food. She makes smoothies. And if you go check her out, the food looks amazing. But she's also in Hawaii, and she can grow avocados the size of your head. So, she has the ability to be able to do this. But where there's a will, there's a way. You can grow things in the city. You can figure it out if you want to. But I just wanted to bring that up for the people that don't know. I thought that story was really cool. And I also thought that I should mention, for the people that don't know, that our food it's killing us. Literally, in some cases it is. And a lot of what you're going through in the day, depression, anxiety, anger, a lot of those are actually tied to some of the food that we're eating. So what I could recommend is start out small, start out simple. Cut one thing out of your life at a time, like fast food. Don't do it. Just don't eat fast food. And for people that don't know about that, you can look up research studies that they've done. And like Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, there's literally like 20-something chemicals in this food. It's not even food. It's the people at McDonald's set a burger and fries, I think, in a glass box. The receipt started disintegrating, and the food looked completely the same. The microorganisms don't even grow on it. fungus or nothing will grow on it because it's not actual food. You throw French fries out on the ground, ants and shit are dying when they eat it. Birds don't want to eat it. Animals don't want to eat it because they know their palate isn't so conditioned like ours. So, one lick of that stuff, they're like, ooh, poison. Just start small like that. Even though they made it to taste good, stop being lazy. Get your own food. Cook for yourself. You're feeding your children this shit, and it's killing them. It's making them grow up and have tons of health problems. So what I did was I cut out fast food. Then it was dairy. And now I do eat, cheese is a big one. And cheese actually works on something in your brain called casomorphins. And morphine, like cheese is actually addicting. And if you think it's not, stop eating it then. So I still eat cheese, very minimal, but I don't drink any milk. And you can just start out small like that. And you're gonna notice differences. So please, everybody, go do your research on that. Do your research on how bad the processed sugar is for you. Another thing, you probably eat about 150 pounds of processed sugar a year per person. That is a study by the Department of Agriculture. Yep. So, and it's probably even higher than what they say. And how could that be good for you? So, one of these days when I get more disciplined with my diet again, because after jail, I obviously, my diet went downhill and I haven't got back to where it needs to be yet. But in the summertime, I will start fruit fasting and all that. And I will do a video that'll probably get more in detail than this. And I'll introduce some herbs and stuff you guys can be using and all that good stuff. But I just wanted to point those things out and tell people to research herbs instead of medicine. Look into that and look into what the food is doing to you. And hopefully I, reach somebody that didn't know about any of this stuff and could help them out, because it's super important. Sugar is actually a bigger problem in the United States than drugs is. And it's kind of hard to grasp that and wrap your mind around it. But it's so socially accepted and everybody uses it. That's why I say it's actually a bigger problem, because people don't realize that it's addictive. So that's where I get that theory from. But like always, thank you for watching, and I hope this reaches who it needs to.